Hey guys, what's up? My name is Vinny Fred, call me Fred, and I'm going to shoot a video about a review about this thing. It's called the Geonaute onnight 500 running headlights. So what it basically does is you put it around your head, and as you can see, it's meant for nighttime running. Reflective bands, and obviously the headlight. And one thing you will really need if you're running at night is this thing in the back. See this thing here? It has LED lights. So I'll tell you how it works, but let me just say what all is there in it. Well, as you can see, it has a reflective band all over it. It is fully adjustable, and it runs on. You open this like this. It runs on AA batteries. I am using rechargeable batteries because I run a lot at night, and just don't want to buy new batteries all the time. So this is how it works. The headlight is adjustable. You can adjust the angle at which the headlight is focusing, and you see this yellow button here. That is the on off switch. Now mind you, this thing runs on two modes. One is the eco mode and the other is the burst mode. So eco mode is basically a power saving mode. It is intended to make sure the traffic ahead of you can see you and try avoiding you when you're running at night. And burst mode is the full high luminosity mode. It is very bright. Well, it might not be as bright as the Pixel or such expensive headlights meant for trekking and mountain climbing, but this is definitely worth it if you are running on the road all the time, especially at night. So let's see how it works. You click the yellow button once, it goes into eco mode. So here goes. See, this eco mode. Similar, you see the yellow light here, and suddenly it turns into bright red. So just think how this could come in handy while you're running at night. Okay, I'm running, and the vehicle behind me will see this light. They know it doesn't matter what kind of clothes I'm wearing because they'll be able to see it anyway. You're running, they will see you, they will avoid you. And at the same time, vehicles ahead of you will see the reflective band and they can obviously see the light. And you can obviously adjust the angle of the light. Now the burst mode. If this seems bright, check that out. So this is meant for places especially where there is no street light. It is brighter and it doesn't last long. Yeah, about the battery life. About the battery life now. As I said, this runs on two AA batteries. In the eco mode, the manufacturer of Geonaute says that it lasts for 17 hours, which is not bad because a typical 10k run for me lasts about 45 minutes, so it lasts for a few weeks. In eco mode, it lasts 17 hours, but in burst mode, it lasts only 3 hours. So I don't think this is a good option for ultra running, but if you're doing midnight marathons or regular 10-20 Ks, then this is definitely worth it. But if you're an ultra marathon runner, I suggest you should buy the more expensive, uh, more brighter, and definitely more the one with a higher battery life. uh, how does this compare with the say LNG run light, the light which is attached to your chest. You kind of look like Iron Man. Uh, there's a light from the chest and straps going three ways. Well, Kelenji claims that it forms a straight beam of light, so you can see everything from your feet all the way to say 20 meters ahead of you. Well, this doesn't do that. What this does is it's not meant for blind running. It's just to it's more of a warning for traffic coming against you or coming from behind you. So this is more of a safety feature. It's more of a safety accessory than say visibility accessory. So especially you know how bad and reckless drivers can be, especially early in the morning. They're drowsy, they don't care about who's running on the street. So this could save your life. Comparing this to the Kelenji run light, well, it hasn't started selling in India. This I got it from Decathlon stores for around 2 grand, 1999 to be specific. Uh, but the Kelenji run light is not 5 grand. So it does half of the work. The lighting might not be as great as a Kelenji run light, but it can save your life. And for me who runs regularly at night, I rather I rather run with this. And special note, I'm a barefoot runner. I just did a 10k right now, and you can definitely see the stones and all the rocks and all the rough parts of the road with this. Would I recommend this? Well, if you're a barefoot runner, definitely. If you're a barefoot runner running at night, you should have this. If you're a regular runner with regular shoes, say Nikes and thick sole shoes and all, it, well, it could become a pain. I have had friends who started using this, but once they got over the fear of running in the dark, well, they just gave up using this. But I think this, I'm not using this for visibility, I'm using this for safety. I don't want to get hit by a truck coming behind me, say at 80 or 100 kilometers an hour. That's how far they drive in the night. How I use it with a headband. Well, 2 grand is a lot of money, and I don't want my sweat to drench this thing up. So I use a headband and use this over this. Definitely more comfortable because you can see there are wires hanging around. See this wire? Well, I don't want it to get tangled in my hair, so I use a headband. And well, as with all headbands and everything attached to your head, it can get a little bit tight. And this is at maximum. This it cannot be made more loose. This is at max. This is the max when it comes to loosening. So it's still pretty tight. Your head could get numb if you're running half marathons or something. Um, when it's in the morning, so say right now it's 5 o'clock. I just did a 10k. Suppose I started a 10k around 6. It would be sunrise halfway back. Then I'll just remove this, hold it in my hand, and run all the way back home. Okay. Final words. If you're a barefoot runner who runs at night, you need this. You can see everything in the street. If you're a regular runner and still you need this, because seriously you need to prioritize safety. Safety should be above your list. It should be a prime it should be of prime importance. It's very important, and it could save your life because Indian drivers may have free rash. Okay, peace.